20 years ago, Bannon et al. Observed that information workers often switch between concurrent tasks or activities. We observed that users of large monitors and multiple monitors leave substantially more windows open than do users of standard-sized monitors. Scalable fabric is a new visual metaphor for managing tasks and task switching, designed to take advantage of human spatial memory. A central focus area has windows that behave like those on the traditional Windows desktop. This is where you bring your current task windows for focused interaction. The periphery has windows and collections of windows, or tasks, that are not currently in use, but you may want to switch to at any moment. Windows in the periphery are smaller so that more tasks can be held there when the user is focusing on something else. Note that in this new metaphor for Windows, we don't believe users ever want to close or minimize windows in the traditional sense. This is because users can take advantage of the extra screen real estate on multiple monitors and larger displays. When you move a window into the periphery, it shrinks down in size, getting smaller as you near the edge of the screen. When you click on a window in the periphery, it returns to its last focus position. So each window has a spatial location for the user. When you move a window around in the periphery, other windows temporarily move out of the way. This makes it impossible to completely obscure one peripheral window with another. Notice that windows are grouped into clusters, with a colored banner showing which cluster they are in. Moving a window near a cluster marker makes it part of that cluster. Notice that I can also move clusters, and they avoid each other as well. The whole point of this is to make it easy for users to build task clusters by dragging and dropping windows or groups of windows. If I click on a cluster marker, it will select the entire cluster. Thus I can switch from one task to another by using the clusters to represent tasks. Clicking on another cluster will return the previous cluster's windows to their peripheral locations. Then move the new cluster's windows to their focus locations. Clicking on the currently selected cluster marker will return all of its windows to the periphery. To create a new cluster, I simply move a window near another that is not in a cluster. The new cluster is created implicitly. I can later return and rename the cluster. The periphery boundaries can be moved to configure the behavior of the fabric. For example, on a triple monitor setup, it might be desirable to eliminate the top and bottom peripheral regions and move the left and right boundaries so that the left and right monitors are peripheral areas, and the central monitor is the focus area. In conclusion, we are rethinking the whole desktop metaphor and how it might scale from very large surfaces to very small, phone or PDA-like surfaces. While the scalable fabric was designed to help manage tasks on large displays, it might work well on small displays. For example, scalable fabric could be used to help manage scarce space on a PDA screen.